Hi guys, my name is Christina and welcome to my channel. And on this channel we talk a lot about how to create comics because this is what I'm currently doing and really passionate about, and I'm sharing everything I learned after creating my own comic for more than 6 years. But we also talk a lot about art, how to create art, how to enjoy art, and how to do art professionally and earn money with your art, because this is also something that I've been doing exclusively for work. So if any of this is interesting to you, there are things that you can do below this video to help the channel out and help yourself to get access to more videos. And today I wanted to talk to you about why you should draw every day. First of all, don't let anybody, even me, tell you what you should or should not do with your creative process in your creative area. Whatever you want to do, you do, and whatever you don't want to do, you don't do. But I just wanted to come here and explain why this particular thing is really helpful and why I want to consider doing this. And you don't have to if you don't want to. Even I don't draw like every day. I draw almost every day. Sometimes I have to skip because of the work. I have a video about how to have good relationship with your drawing process, and I'm gonna link it down below. And basically, if I have a lot of work and I finish like at 12 at midnight, I'm not gonna draw because I don't want to create this bad relationship with my drawing process where I'm tired and doing this, and there's a little bit percentage of me that wishes I will do anything else. I don't want that. So in these days I don't do it. But there is definitely a lot of benefits to drawing every day, and this is not that you become better as an artist. It's not that. It's that you become more efficient as artists. I actually, because of this situation, I don't like to skip days. If I skip a day, I make sure I organize some time before the day like starts, before my work or something like this, to draw a little bit. Because for example, what I notice is that if I draw every day, what happens is that my connection between my brain and my hand gets straightened every time, and it's like I can feel like this pathways of, I don't know, neuronal connection working better. So for example, if I'm drawing every day, next time I'm drawing something, I'm thinking I need to draw a shoulder this way, and my hand already doing the job. Whereas if I had a break, and actually notice that the break that makes a difference for me is 3 days and more, is that I will be thinking I need to draw a shoulder this way, and I will be like doing something and try a little bit again, and then I will get it right in the end. It will look just as good. The thing is, it will take me a little bit more time to figure it out, because something like this is not super efficient and super fast, and it's like because I did it before, I did it yesterday, I did it 20 minutes ago, I'm drawing all the time, and it's not a problem. It's kind of like you have to solve all of these different problems, and if you're doing it constantly, you do a lot of things on the reflex, and a lot of things you already, like, your hand starts drawing before your head thinks that it needs to be done. And to me, that's just this pattern that you keep, the habit that you keep. Everything flows smooth, and basically everything is very efficient, and you don't have this lag. To me, that's very important. Another thing that I notice is that your eye might change a little bit, and what I mean by an eye, the way you evaluate your own art is, for example, you have this sort of like a quality finish level, and then you have a break, and then for me, what I noticed, like when I would be trying to finish my page, for example, if I have a break like 3 days or a little bit more, this like feeling of like, is it like polished enough for this page? Is it like right? And I have to just double check and triple check, is because my eye will not immediately go, okay, this page is done, like that's now it looks right. My mind will not stop me and tell me like, okay, this is the level, right? So basically kind of like consistency of, I'm talking more from the comic perspective, because in the comic you have to draw everything that looks the same. All the panels or the pages should be in the one style and one level of finishness. So for me, that's kind of what I keep in mind. So for me, that's what's very important. And usually if I draw every day and all the time, I have no problems. It's like my eye already trained and knows how something like this looks like. And usually as I'm drawing, I'm going through pages all the time. I'm looking through different pages that I created a lot of the time. So yeah, that really helps. And small decisions like, does this hair look finished? Does this look finished? Like, is that coherent? Like, does it look like this page? It's those tiny things. I don't have to cross-reference. I already know if I draw constantly. Another thing that is actually, I think, borderlines with why you should write every day, because also creating a comic is both writing and drawing, but it has to do with drawing aspect of it, the part of the drawing aspect that is like storytelling aspect. So you have everything in mind. For example, you've been drawing those characters in this scene, and you keep in mind that this character, this like the page before, they, for example, were taking something out of the pocket, and then they were putting it there. So you remember this process, and then you remember that this character kind of was, I don't know, had their jacket unbuttoned, then they buttoned back or something like this. Or the character, for example, had, like in my story, have pigeons and they kind of transmit information, they can talk, fun stuff. For example, pigeon was sitting on the shoulder, and on this page it's not sitting on the shoulder anymore, so the pigeon has to fly away somewhere. Or, you know, all of this tiny elements of the scene is kind of like a storytelling aspect of the writing. You keep consistent and you keep thinking about them all the time. So they're already in your RAM, they're already there in the cache, so you don't have to get it back running. So those are just these aspects that I wanted to highlight that are actually benefit of drawing every day, and it's basically all comes together to efficiency and speed. And for, you know, creating art professionally, for example, or creating art, like for example, my comic I created out of passion, but I want to like slowly transition it to become my job. To me, speed is extremely important and efficiency is extremely important. And also, if you draw every day, you can now draw with some level of distractions. For example, you can totally watch some YouTube videos while you're doing this, because you don't have to focus that much crazy attention or like drawing that grass and drawing that grass right, because you've been drawing it for days at this point. You can just relax and get it right, and you can be more relaxing and more distracted and do something else. You can be on the phone with someone, you can do other things, you, I don't know, can watch news and be terrified. There's a lot of options. So yeah, I just wanted to come in here with this very short video and basically just tell my reason why I think drawing every day definitely has some benefits. But I also wanted to premise it with, if you feel like tired and you feel like not doing it, never push yourself with your drawing process. It's just not gonna help anybody. So especially you, especially your creativity, no one. So just do what feels right for you. And if you want to consider drawing every day, this is just my reasons why I try to do it, and why what I notice is that don't skip drawing for more than 3 days. This is where I can see something, like it's not gonna ruin my artistic career or my comic by no means, but I definitely see the difference. So this is what I noticed, and this is what I wanted to share with you, and I hope this idea will be helpful. So this is just a short video of me talking of this little aspect. So I hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you in my next a little bit longer video. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.